G'day mate and welcome back to Capital Industry with me, Jetty. In our last episode, we sent the clearing crew to go out and dig our way out of...
shall not pass!
At the same time, we also rebuilt the oil refinery to get a little bit more efficiency out of it with our new research that we've managed to accumulate over time because we're burning through crude oil just a little bit faster than what I'd like. Which means I also sent Mr. Shippy out to go and attempt to find a little bit more crude oil so we could supplement our crude oil requirements. But in our last episode, we managed to not dig our way out of the... We managed to not turn on the new refinery and we managed to not find the oil rig, which means today's episode is going to be all about completion. First thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be digging our way out of the past. We're also going to be setting up the brand new refinery, turning it on and decommissioning the old one. And we're also going to be setting Mr. Shippy out in hopes that we can finally find the next oil rig, which means I need to ask a very important question. Of course, the very important question being, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like on the video. I've been told the more likes that I borrow, the higher chance I have of actually finding the oil rig. So with the introduction out of the way and a plan given, let's get in with today's video. As always, at the start of every episode, I like to thank those that go above and beyond, those that choose to support the channel. Today, I also need to thank two wonderful brand new YouTube members. First off, I need to thank the wonderful Daniel Granger? Yes, for being a wonderful YouTube member, choosing to support the channel. Also, I need to thank the wonderful Mad World Gaming, who also has chosen to become a YouTube member, also choosing to support the channel, and also is probably mad enough that he would go and build an oil refinery out of nothing but ghost pipes. So, thank you both of you for becoming YouTube members, and I'm going to put you guys back to work, because as we can see, I have too many diggies and not enough, space for them to dig into. I also want to set you to a 39. Can we remove you, and you? Can I put you at an angle and then drag that through to there and then drag that through there? Cool. So we're going to wind that out to a fourth tile. You know what? A fifth tile. Yeah, we've got a lot of digging crew. In fact, idle 10. We got plenty of digging crew. We also are going negative on health. That can't be good. Why are we going negative on health? We're going negative on health because we don't have any water. Why don't we have any water? We don't have any water because I have too much poop water. Why do I have too much poop water? Because I don't have any sand. Okay, we need to fix sand. What's the story with sand? We're mining sand right now, but you're full of limestone. Okay, we need to fix this problem really quickly. So we're going to throw in a second one of these because at the moment I was using the fact that we were doing both limestone and sand in the same sorter, which is always a bad idea. We're going to set you to D. We're going to set you to A. We're going to grab from there into there. Can I get that built? Can I also get you two built? I'm going to directly connect you because the chance that I'm actually going to get rock out of here anytime in the future is slim to none. I'm going to build you. And then I'm going to make sure limestone does not come to this one. And I'm going to make sure sand doesn't come to this one. Okay, so our plan is going to be, you're going to have to sort sand, dirt, rock, because they're the three ones. But I want sand. We're going to also obviously find rock. Probably not dirt on the beach, but you never know. And we're also probably going to find some limestone because right below the sand is all the limestone. The limestone guys are probably not going to find any sand at this point. They're sort of digging in the mountain, but it might happen. So what I want to do is I need to make sure if we find sand in here, we get rid of the sand in here first. So I'm going to set this to a priority 7. I'm also going to set this to a priority 8. Yes. And I'm going to set this to a priority 7 as well. That way, if it gets limestone in it and it can't output the limestone in the box, then if the limestone here should be the first limestone picked up. Should be. No guarantees, but should be. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I get sand over here right now. All right, we are going to do nasty things with the uni. We're going to click that button. We're going to click that button. You're empty. We're going to click that button, and nope, found the sand there. Move the sand again, and hopefully it's ended up here. Cool. I have a little bit of sand in there, which will get that started. All right, can I set you back to nothing? And I'm going to set you to here. And, oh, somebody dropped off some sand. Actually, can I get you... Well, you're going to output into both boxes. I guess that's okay. And then we're going to set you to that again. Okay. And then everything... Nope, turn that off. Okay. Everything should be back to normal. Yes. Okay. You're 8, you're 10, you're 7, you're 7. Yeah. Okay, that should be fine. We should have sand flowing. We do, which should mean I'm clearing out the poop water, which now I have too much clean water. We're going to upgrade the pipe, and I'm going to upgrade that pipe. Okay, too much clean water has been solved. It's flowing through the pipes. The pipe's going to bring it over here. It's going to filter back into here, and everything should be fine. Cool. That should solve that problem. All right, one problem solved, many to go. Next thing I want to do before we get to oil is I want to do a couple of alterations. First alteration I want to do is I want a storage. I want a big bucket. I'm going to throw a big bucket right here for coal. We're going to get you built, and I'm just going to copy your settings from there to there. You have an alert that if you're less than 75% full, it's going to go off, and it's about to go off in about 5 seconds because this one's less than 75% full, and that one's also going to end up being less than 75% full. We're going to close those and continue with our life. Next thing I need to do is I want to do the same for copper. So can I put a bucket here? No, I can't. But can I move things around to put a bucket there? I probably can. I move this pipe outer tile and over there and into there. Does that let me fit my bucket in? Yes. Okay, can I build that and remove that? All right, next thing I want to do is the same over here. I want to do this with this pipe there to there and then into there. Cool. With that and that done, we're going to build that. We're going to remove that. We're going to take a bucket, put a bucket. I thought I checked. I did, but I was still one tile short. Bugger! Okay. Can I come... Come on, bottom pipe. Out one more tile. Okay, just sit there. Build that. Remove that. Okay, you... Go to the hold down control for the alternate switch and height 3, live there for 2 seconds and then into there. Okay, so that should fix that problem, and that means I should be able to remove that problem, and then I should be able to put a bucket. Really? Really? Okay. Should be able to put a bucket. Oh my god. Okay, the sorter is way bigger than I thought. Okay, third time's a charm. Cool, put a bucket there. Alright, plug it into these water pipes because they're sort of important to keeping power running. Can I plug you into... Oh, come on, without the twist. There. Okay. Yeah, I know. Sorry, little planty dude. You'll work it out. Okay. And... there, to there, to there, to there. Okay. Alright, so that solves that problem. Finally. Then I can get a... Just give me a belt. A belt from there, into there, go. Obviously, that's never going to get planted again. And you're going to be copper ore. I'm going to have an alert. Notify me if you're left at 75% full. Go. I'm going to call you copper ore. Cool. All right. That should be good. You don't have an alert, but that's okay. We should probably put that on there. And we're good. Okay. Struggling to find a destination that you can reach. That's because you're trying to go to over there. We're going to get to that in 2 seconds. All right. Not enough workers, invalid route. Invalid route's nothing you can do about. And not enough workers, -3. Why are we now -3? Who did I hire? I hired you guys. Okay, that's fine. All right, Mr. Shippy, can you go say hi to this? All right, that gets Mr. Shippy back on the seas and out and moving. All right, one thing I do want to do, because it's been frustrating me for a long time, is I want to fix this water whilst we're here. I've already gone and broken enough, the water enough times, so we might as well just try and break it one more time for good luck. And I'm going to fail instantly. Okay, height number 2, and plug that into there. Cool. And then out of here on height number 3, and to there, and then from there into there. Cool. With that done, I can now build you, and that means I can remove you. All right, so that's water moved. Everything's fine. Everything goes back to normal. And then what I need to do is I need to remove, well, the old refinery, which means I'm going to remove my old diesel production, which is going to be a problem. I also going to need more workers. Guaranteed. Okay. All right, with more workers coming out, we should be able to get this done. So first thing I need to do is I need to disconnect the crude oil that's coming into you and you. So we're going to remove you. I'm going to remove you. I'm also going to set you to off and off and off and off. Okay, you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You guys are about to stop doing things. That's the heavy oil pipe that we were just burning off. And now it looks like it was only plugged into one of you, which is bad. And it's been costing me for a long time. You're about to finish. Okay, you're done and you're done. That's the diesel that we no longer have any diesel coming out of. I also want to try and save my steam rather than just deleting it because steam's sort of important. That is sour water. We're going to delete you too. Can I flip that? And flip that, 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 and flip that. Okay, can I flip you and flip you? And we're going to remove you. We're going to remove you. We're going to flip you. And that's the ammonia pipe. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that. I don't need that bucket. I don't need that belt. I don't need that bucket, that machine, that. I don't need this tank. I don't need that. You were fertilizer 1, which we don't have any more of. So I don't need any of those either. I also don't need that oxygen pipe. And that's the steam that's still backflowing. We're going to remove you eventually. Can I go to here? Can I get you to be a priority in so we get rid of that steam? That is hooked into the gas boiler, right? Yes. Okay. That's hooked into the back gas boiler. We're going to bring you this way because there was one pipe that I didn't deal with. And I definitely need to deal with it before we let things get out of hand. I forget about it. So we need to bring this into here'll do. And then where's that pipe? There it is. Can I bring you? Let's go with here. Actually, let's go with this tile. No, it's not really what I want you to do. I should mention that diesel's currently turned off. Okay, can I flip you to go the other direction? Because I want to go from you to you. It's not really what I wanted, but it'll work. All right, so that's a hydrogen pipe. I need to grab that hydrogen because we're going to be running that hydrogen into our old gas boiler. I still want the gas boiler. You are the steam pipe, which I need in about 2 seconds. You're the water pipe that doesn't exist anymore. You're the oxygen separator that doesn't exist anymore. All that steam goes away too. You go away, and all of those go away. Cool. As do you and you. And you can go away too. All right. Bop into you. Can I just enable that recipe really quickly and we'll come back to you? Because currently oil is off. All right. With oil being off, I need to grab a diesel pipe, a crude oil pipe. I need to bring crude oil. Okay. Can I remove that there? And that there. And we'll just tidy this up whilst we're here and take you straight to there. Cool. All right, crude oil. I need to bring crude oil from here to here, through to here, and tuck that into the bottom. Okay, that's the first thing I need to do. Second thing I need to do is I need to get steam, which we left right here. We're going to flip this again. It is a priority. It was a priority in 5 seconds ago. It's now a priority out. And I need to take this steam pipe through here. Mr. Shippy stocked. I need to send Mr. Shippy out. And I need to bring this to that pipe. Okay. I know, all the pipes look the same to you. All right, we need to plug that into there. Cool. That is steam input to here. Mr. Shippy, yeah, okay, you found pirates. You didn't find oil. Ship's too damaged. Well, hurry up and get repaired. Okay. I need to bring steam into here, which means I need to flip this pipe. You need to have steam in there as well, which means I need to flip that pipe. I also need to bring steam over to here and flip this pipe and this pipe and this pipe, so we can actually dump steam into the main build rather than bring steam in here. The other thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to get my diesel, which is going to come out, come on, across, down, and then in. Cool. That's going to be diesel eventually. All right, that should give me steam. Yes, you have steam. You don't have steam. You have steam. You have steam. You have steam. I need to see steam over here. If I see steam over here, that means everything works. Cool. With you working, I need to turn on the first three. So we're going to bring in crude oil and steam. That's going to give us medium oil, heavy oil, sour water, just as before. We're going to turn our medium oil directly into diesel. Then we're going to have a glorious time with our diesel. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my light oil that came out of the previous process and turn that into naphtha and fuel gas. I need to turn my naphtha into lots of fuel gas. I also need to turn my fuel gas into hydrogen. So we're going to unpause this guy first. The reason I'm going to unpause this guy first is all the fuel gas pipes are connected to one another, which means the fuel gas is going to flow straight through to here sooner or later. It's going to take a little while to work its way through the pipes. I also definitely need to upgrade some of these pipes, like you, and your output is there. And you, because I built everything with basically tier 1 pipes, which is going to be problematic, and that one too. Okay, the other thing you're going to output is sour water, which means I need to turn on this guy. With you and you running, we should be able to clear some stuff out, except that doesn't plug in. Okay, can I delete that, and connect that properly rather than having a 90-degree turn at the last second? And also I need to upgrade that pipe, that pipe, and that pipe, because I guarantee you we're going to have more than 60 diesel flowing through this pipe. Okay, so with those upgraded, we should now be able to get fuel gas over here eventually to create some hydrogen. The hydrogen, I do want to do one minor tweak to, and that is rather than plugging it directly into this machine, I want to delete that and delete that. Okay. What I want to do is I want to put in a balancer, because what we had worked. It worked, but with a balancer ensures that it's going to work a whole lot better, and I'm not going to possibly lead to problems in the future. All right, so I'm going to put a balancer in here. That balancer's job is to prioritize in. I need that to be an out pipe. Flip, and I need that pipe there to be an out pipe. Cool. Then I need to take out of this hydrogen connector here and plug into there. Nope. That one down there into there. Cool. And with that done, and also technically upgraded, we should be good. All right, so that should give us hydrogen, but we're not going to know until I unpause one of these machines. So let's unpause you. You have hydrogen. You have heavy oil, so you're going to also output some more wonderful diesel for us, and that's going to flow through the system. So the last thing I need to turn on is, well, I actually need to turn on you, so we can start processing the naphtha, because that's already going to have steam there. And I also need to turn on you, because you're going to take any excess fuel gas that's passed all the way through most of the system and can give me even more diesel. Now, previously I had, for every, let's turn you on, and turn you and you on. Cool. Oops. Yeah, I need to fix this really quickly. Can I grab a little pipe? Can I grab a little pipe of diesel, bring it through to here, because at the moment rubber's not working, which is slightly problematic. Bring that through to there, bring that, honestly, just into here for now. It doesn't matter, because we're going to be removing rubber in just a minute. All right, so, what? Well, okay. Yep, we made it out of the pass. Okay, now we're out of the pass. Whilst diesel's hopefully going to work, first thing we're going to do is going to set the tree crew up here. I'm going to have them clear off everything. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have the clearing crew, and I'm going to have them start right about here and dig out to, well, right about here somewhere. Basically, if it can be made flat, we're going to be starting to make it flat at this height. I probably want to bring the whole island down in levels if possible. But for right now, because of digging limitations, we'll settle with just making this whole area flat. Very, very flat. Okay, so that should get them up and running. Okay, has a low supply of wood. That doesn't sound good. All right, we'll come back to that problem. So, in here, previously, for every 2 lots of crude oil we're bringing in, so 108 crude oil, Mr. Shippy, go say hi to... Why is the ship still 2 damaged? Import, price 6. It's iron. Turn that off. Cool. Now we can get iron out of the box. Do I have that problem elsewhere? Concrete slabs? No. Actually, concrete slabs are belted now. So yeah, I do. Can export on. Can export on. You're fine. You're fine-ish. Not really. I need to chop trees faster. You're still producing. You don't have any rubber. Not surprised. And you don't have any rubber. Okay. Very quickly, whilst I go and talk through this, can I just uni boost you and ignore you for a little while? Okay. All right. As I was saying, previously we're bringing in 54 and 54, so a total of 108 crude oil. And Mr. Shippy is repaired. Cool. Can you go say hi to that? All right, we're bringing in 108 crude oil, and for 108 crude oil, I was getting out 36 and 36 diesel. So we were making 36 is 72 diesel. Yep. We're also making 18 and 18 fuel gas. That 18 and 18 fuel gas was coming over here, and we were having 36 fuel gas total and getting another 24 diesel. So we had 36, 72 plus 24 is 96. 96 diesel for what crude oil we were bringing in. What we've done, what we've changed, what we've upgraded is I'm now converting my 24 naphtha, rather than just burning it straight for steam, I'm converting it to fuel gas. That fuel gas I am converting into hydrogen. So it's going to give me some excess hydrogen. You're not burning. Why are you not burning? Because you are not set to do that. That one. Okay, cool. We'll come back to that. All right, so we're converting the naphtha into fuel gas, and we're converting the fuel gas into hydrogen. So that gives me a little bit of hydrogen. The hydrogen we're going to be using to convert our heavy oil with the hydrogen into more diesel. So I went from, what did I say, 36, 72, plus the 24 is 96, plus another 24 is now 120 diesel for my 108 crude oil. Now, I could improve this if I went for this recipe instead and found an alternative source to get the hydrogen, or really push the system towards making as much diesel as possible and just use what little hydrogen or what little fuel gas I had to make hydrogen, and then convert any excess fuel gas into diesel. I could have squeezed about another 20 diesel out of the system, roughly. If you are happy to have a alternative source to make hydrogen, i.e. electrolyzers or, well, nuclear power in the future, then you could get an awful lot more diesel out of one piece of crude oil. But for the moment, I'm pretty happy. We have got a little bit extra production. I think the only problem I have with this system is we're making 18 and 18. That's a 60 pipe. That's a problem. Okay, can I upgrade that and that and that? Cool. And can I remove that pipe that's doing nothing? Alright, that'll be a whole lot better. Alright, my only problem with this system is I'm making 18 and 18 sour water, and I'm processing 36 sour water here, which technically means over time, because you're also outputting another 6 sour water, technically my sour water is my bottleneck, which is moderately okay, I guess. If I upgrade the pipes, that gives me a little bit more buffer room in all the pipes, so maybe that's worth doing. Upgrade you as well. So this pipe now holds 54, so I have a little bit more wiggle room before I hit that bottleneck. Whilst we're waiting for that, we're going to remove you, and I'm going to remove you, and when the ship is fully repaired, we found another pirate, found another cargo ship. Can I afford that? I don't know. We'll find out. Explore. Can I go to here? What is it? Copper and steel. Yeah, I should be able to afford that. Start loading the ship. We'll drop that off at some stage. All right. So, the only other thing you need to do is, yes, boot up one of these occasionally. Now, I chose to go with extra hydrogen. You are producing 42 hydrogen. We're only, well, you are using 36 fuel gas. Let's go with our 36 fuel gas. You're producing 18. You're producing 18. You would assume that 18 I'm using here to make this 36. Technically I am, but I'm also producing another 30 here, plus I'm producing another 6 from the hydrogen recipe, which means I'm producing an extra 36 fuel gas, which gives me an extra 42 hydrogen. The 42 hydrogen, I'm only using 12 of it, which means I have about 30 hydrogen free. 30 hydrogen, if we come over here, is worth around about 20 steam. So I'm turning my excess fuel gas, I guess you could call it, into steam. That steam, well, is giving me a little bit of a leg up on the amount of steam we're spending, because you're going to be using 6 plus 3 plus 3, which is a total of 12. That's a total of 24. Plus I'm using another 3 here, which is 25, 6, 7. Plus you're using another 3, which is 30, plus you're using another 3, which is 33. I'm using 33 steam when I'm only making 20, which means technically I'm stealing steam off the boilers. So I need to sort that out. I also need to sort out this problem. So we're going to bring this pipe out to here, out of my way. Thank you. And plug you there. Can I put you here and you here? And can I cut that, add one more tile, and then drop that there and that there. Cool. All right, I want to build that, and then I want to remove that. Cool. Now, one of the reasons I'm burning hydrogen is hydrogen doesn't give any pollution, but it does give me 36 depleted steam. Remember, I'm not burning 72 hydrogen. I'm burning about 30, so I'm not getting 36 steam, depleted steam. I'm getting 17, 18. The good news is these process at 24 at a time, which I'm doing way less than 24. So we can dump that on there. We can plug you into there. At the same time, I can put a connector. That's all I need. Cool. And then because I'm greedy, I'm going to do that again, because I'm going to need another one in about 2 seconds. So what I want to do is I want to take this exhaust, and rather than vent it, I want to take that exhaust. I'm going to plug that into this pipe and say go. And then I'm also going to say go on you. Now, with me saying go on you and go on you, I need to upgrade that pipe and that pipe for sure to make sure that they have the throughput required. On top of that, I'm pretty sure I'm at the stage where I probably need to upgrade that pipe and that pipe so we can have more throughput of water, more water back in the water system. Okay, so this should be oil up and running. I should be making a whole lot of diesel. The only thing I need to do is fix my rubber problem, because I don't really want to uni boost you forever. So we're going to put you here. We're going to put you here. We're going to put you guys somewhere. I'm going to grab the coal box, because I do want to have coal as a source. And we're going to move you guys to, I guess that tile. I can put you there. I'm going to put you there. Okay, I'm going to put you there. I want to get a U-shaped balancer, which we're going to be putting right here. We're going to bring our coal out. I'm going to put coal into you and coal into you. And I'm also going to bring sulfur out of this box and put this in here, because I would really like to run the sulfur recipe with diesel. I will run the coal recipe as an alternative, so that's going to be the first plan. Next thing I want to do is I want to put in a tiny box right here. And well, actually, if you're going to be that agreeable, we'll plug you straight in. Now, I could technically, can you just stop here for a second? Come on. Good pipe. You want to do it? Oh, okay. Sometimes you run the pipes over the top. Okay. In that case, can I run this pipe? Okay, first off, can you plug in? And then can I run the pipe like over the back? To there, to there, up one, through this gap. Where's my pee-pee water? My pee-pee water's there. Can I run you? There, and into there. Cool. That's my pee-pee water dealt with. Can I take this pipe and plug this pipe into that pipe? Alright, that's going to be the plan. I want you to preference from the right, and we're going to build all of that. Also going to build all of that. And we're going to set you to off so people can't pick up diesel from there. And I'm going to remove that diesel pipe. Yep, and I'm going to set you to off as well. And as soon as you finish burning through whatever diesel you have, we're going to remove you, we're going to remove you, and we're going to remove you. Also going to remove... That's the PP pipe, I just put it in. We're going to remove that. And you are going to get set to rubber. Okay, so you guys should work better if I plug in the diesel. Can I plug this into... I spent so much time worrying about the PP pipe and then forgot to actually plug in the diesel. Can I plug you into here? Cool, that works for me. And can we go from there into there? Cool. Can I plug you two in? And that should give us diesel. You're technically not plugged in the output. I sort of want you plugged in the output slots. Yeah, can I do that instead? That way you're after the tank. Because rubber's sort of important. You'd be surprised. Rubber goes to electronics go to maintenance. That sort of makes it very important. Hence, I'd like it after the tank. So, you know, we have diesel from the tank, which means it shouldn't run out. So, that should give us a whole bunch of rubber. Now, just to double check, you are running. You're not full. You're not full. You're not full. You're not full. So, you should be running. You should be running. What's our shortfall? We've got a shortfall somewhere. That's a 200 pipe directly off the tank. So that should be 200 to 60. There we go. Knew there was a shortfall somewhere. All right. So that should be 200. That should be 200. And that should be 200. That should be 200. So you should be running flat out, which means you should be running flat out in a second. You should be running flat out in a second. You should be running flat out. 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 You are prioritizing the hydrogen into... is that pipe? That pipe's full of hydrogen. That pipe's full of hydrogen. Yes, so we're prioritizing hydrogen and cracking first. Excess hydrogen goes up to the boiler. And you're also dealing with sour water. And the pipe is not full because there was a bottleneck because we didn't have enough crude oil flowing. Now enough crude oil is flowing, we should be fine. So our fertilizer situation hasn't changed. Our sulfur situation hasn't really changed either. Our rubber situation has changed because now we're definitely going to be using this recipe. If we can't use this recipe, it'll fall back to the coal recipe because we have coal right there. So that should be that whole system improved. Plus I have a backup tank of diesel for the emergency generators should I need to run the emergency generators. Let's pray that I never need to run the emergency generators. Rubber is slowly going up. Diesel's slowly going up as well. Okay, so with those changes done, next thing I want to do is we have a new research. We got a little while ago, and that is Mr. Shippy, who needs to go out and say hi to whatever that is. All right, research we got a little while ago was exhaust filtration. We did speak about this previously in an effort to clean up the air because our air pollution is down to -8, which means it's doing perfectly fine. What I want to do is I want to put one of these guys here. Now, you are going to take in exhaust and some water. Going to give me some sulfur, some carbon dioxide, and some low pressure steam. Low pressure steam I could do something with. CO2 I can't really do much with. The lack of water I can not really do much with either. And the sulfur is definitely something I need because the more sulfur I have, the more chances this system is going to be positive when it comes to dealing with our rubber. So what I want to do is I want to put a smokestack there and a smokestack there. The reason is you only process 60 carbon dioxide and you actually output 72, and I prefer to put 2 little ones rather than 1 big one. Okay, that's step number 1. Step number 2 is I need to get water. Conveniently, I happen to have a water pipe right here, so we're just going to plug into that, and that should give us water. Next thing I need is I need to find 180 carbon dioxide. Exhaust. The good news is you happen to output 60. You happen to output 60. I did mention that I'm at least 1 steam turbine short, so we're going to throw in another one of these guys. We're going to make sure that that pipe gets upgraded first. And can I take that and plug that into there? Can I also take coal from here to here? And then when I do that, it's going to change the orders on this bucket again. I need to slide that back up. And then last thing I need to do is make sure this pipe is not a 60 pipe, but is going much faster than that. and tag that in there. Best way to do that is probably just like that. It's going to be garbage no matter what, so let's just continue with the garbageness. Can I plug that in there? And I'm going to build all that. All right, those tiles obviously can't be playing with trees anymore. All right, so that should give me a little bit more steam. Now, with a little bit more steam, I have a problem that exhaust is right here and it's outputting into nothing. So I need to get exhaust over here. And I also need to deal something with the steam, which we're going to do in just a minute. I'm going to plug a pipe into you and bring it over to here and over to here. And nope, I want to stop right about here. Cool. So I need to get this end up and running before I go tackle the other end, because when I tackle the other end, I need to turn off our steam output, which would be bad. So I need to build you. I need to do something with the low pressure steam. Sulfur can wait just a second. And the low pressure steam, I'm going to be shoving into one of these things. Cool. Can I get a little pipe? I'm going to plug that little pipe into that little pipe. No, it's fine. I thought I complained a lot harder. And I need to plug that little pipe into that little pipe, and I need to also upgrade that little pipe into a little bit bigger pipe. So you're going to produce 24 steam only when you have 180 exhaust. The only way I get 180 exhaust is if all three of these guys are running at the same time, and I'm never going to have all three of these guys running at the same time. So I'm just going to accept that it's just never going to run at full speed, but I am going to make sure that that little bit of low pressure steam that I get, I'm going to plug into here. I'm going to turn off auto balance because I need the steam to pass straight through. And the plan is a simple one. We're just going to consume that steam and give me a little bit of mechanical force. A little bit of mechanical force is going onto this drive shaft. The reason I'm going this drive shaft is this is the primary shaft. This is the one that is running most of the time. It's power production level 5, you're level 6, so you should be running first. With that done, the next thing I need to do is remove that smokestack that's going flat out, and plug, no, not that. Plug that into there. Cool. Build that. That pipe's too small. Upgrade it straight away. Cool. That should give me you being able to output, which means hopefully there's not an interruption to service. Cool. Whilst there's hopefully not an interruption to service, can I get you to plug into there, and then you to come to here, plug into there, and then that should put 180 exhaust into this pipe, which should run to there, which should self-clean. Now, I haven't dumped an extra 24 low-pressure steam into the system. In theory, because not everything's running at all times, I shouldn't need an extra cooling tower, but I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to throw an extra cooling tower. So with an extra cooling tower in, and you, yes, are all producing, our power should be solved. We should be being able to clean up the air just a little bit and get some free mechanical power, therefore electrical power, out of the process. Okay, and technically means I've done something about cleaning up the pollution for the people. All right, you have 51 rubber. I have 500 rubber. I don't have any copper. Why don't I have any copper? You're running. We are making 24, 24, 12. I should be making copper the faster I'm using it. You need another 68 copper loaded. Okay, that's what our issue is. Oil rig! Start repairs. Can I load those instead? Alright, so I need 280 construction parts. You're full enough, which technically means I don't need you. Cool. Let's solve that problem. Tree planter is struggling to find trees to plant. Okay, I don't know why you're struggling, but I tell you what, you can now not do this area, and you can do this area now, and you can do this area, and you can do this area, and you can do some of this area, and okay, not those ones. You can do this as best as you can. You can do all of this, plus all of that, and that, and that, and some of that. Cool. Does that have you unstruggle? No. I don't know where you're struggling to. Can you not get to... You have saplings. So you're trying to plant somewhere, and I just don't know where that somewhere is. But you have trees on the side of that mountain. Here. You worked it out. Whatever it was, you worked it out. Yeah, I have no idea what your issue is. You don't really provide good error messages. Okay. Iron. Okay, so I need to rename you to Iron Mind Control Tower. Cool. That way I can keep track of you. All right. Can I get you to dig from there to there, and also dig like that? And you know what? Can you also punch a hole on that side as well? I wouldn't mind making them a little bit wider. Okay. Trucks. Lack of wood. Okay. Lack of wood is being caused by you guys. First off, you are drilling through the wood pretty quickly, and you have some big trucks to load into, but you have 2 friends. One just left, and the other one's on his way back because he's miles away. So I need to improve our wood system. When we're improving that with advanced logistics, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down a wood storage. Middle of the forest, right here. Cool. You are gonna be sorted for wood. Cool. And can get a friend, and can a friend, and a friend, and I'm gonna build all those. Okay. I'm gonna set an alert on you. I want to notify if you are greater than 75%. Meanwhile, you are gonna be the export route. You are the only way wood goes from that box is if it comes, well, the only way it goes into that box if it comes from this box, and that should solve the problem. You need to go away as well. Can I remove you? And you remove, and that should hopefully put the wood in there. You still need an alert, yes, and we should be okay. So the idea is a simple one. You are going to chop wood. You are going to get stocked up with wood, and then the wood is going to go to here, at which point it's going to pass through the system, and then when there's enough in it, a truck from the general pool, which there is none available. One of these trucks, this 21 group here, one of these guys will come and pick up the wood from here and take it to one of those 2 boxes, which means the tree trucks stay up here. Also means that I'm pretty sure we're all upgraded, are we? We have 2 blue trucks left. You. Okay, you carry around 23 fuel because of vehicle overloading. And if we just go to here really quickly, you carry 15 fuel for a full tank. You carry 27. So I could use the little trucks. That's a viable solution. They are quicker. They do consume less fuel, an awful lot less fuel. But also, a fueling truck, what happens is if it drives up to the middle of this group, it basically multicasts refueling, and therefore it'll refuel this fuel tank that he's been told to visit, and also the other excavators and trucks around him. So the idea is that if you have a truck that has a decent amount of fuel capacity, hopefully you can fill up a couple of things at the same time. Hopefully, no guarantees. So I think what we are going to do is we are going to hit the upgrade button on you and get you done, and then the other fueling truck is over here. Yeah, because they're driving a long distance. Having them have extra fuel is probably not a bad idea. Okay, so we're going to upgrade both of you guys. At the same time, I'm going to be kind enough to upgrade Outlaw to a large tree harvester, also no headphones. They've worked well. They've chopped down a lot of trees, and I figure they probably deserve an upgrade. So with that done, we have wood's going to solve itself. Electronics are doing okay-ish. You need 6 workers, and I have 1 worker available. I'm not built any trucks, so we're not going to run over our population cap yet. Are you loaded? You are definitely loaded. Okay, can I go repair that? And do you happen to have... You don't happen to have... Bugger. Can I return the ship? Yeah, go home. How much fuel did you use? 1 fuel. Cool. Can I load that? So, because my docks are overloaded, at least they should be, I shouldn't be able to unload the construction parts. So the construction parts should stay on here. If I can shove 21 more copper into here, then I should be able to send Mr. Shippy out to go visit this. And if he's got enough fuel, visit this at the same time and do them both in one trip. Come on, need the copper. Need the copper, guys. Where me copper? That's the problem. Turn that off. Nobody can get the copper out. That's what the problem is. Instantly somebody picks up copper, brings it here. Oh, sounds full. Okay, so you now have that on you. Can I send you to here? I assume you have a full fuel tank. You do. And then when you're done, we can send you over here. All right, research. A couple of things I want to do with the research, and that is silicon. I definitely want to have silicon done next. And I think after that, I can't actually unlock any ship weapons. I can't unlock fermentation because I don't have corn. I guess we just need to sit on our laurels and do nothing. Okay, Mr. Shippy Shippy's almost got there. Oil is going fine. Double check. All the smoke's coming out of you guys. You're not running because you're running right now. You're about to run. You're about to run. You're running fine. You're running fine. And our sour water in the pipe is full, which means I just need to run you for a little bit, which means I have a not enough workers problem, which means one of our labs shuts down for a little bit, just a tiny bit. But after we've processed all the sour water, well, then we can turn you back off. Or I can just run the system slightly slower because we're outputting 42 sour water and you only process 36. I could always do a uni boost instead, but with my uni, I think I would prefer to overload the trucks even more and maybe even turn on some maintenance reducer. Yep, oil was fully repaired, nice. Deliver cargo before you get too far. You are ready to go, so I can run you as well if I have the uni and if I have the people, both of which I don't have right now. Have you planted trees everywhere? It looks like you have. Okay, can I very quickly edit designation? Can I have you plant trees here and here and all the way through here, because why the hell not? Let's leave a little gap there, and obviously you can't do any of this area, and you can do these ones because I feel like it, and you do those ones, and you do those ones, and we'll leave that open because I'm going to need to get in there, and I can't do anything in here. No, all this is too tight. I could go plant trees up here, but we're trying to chop them down currently. So that should do that. We've finished the cargo, so I now have a extra oil rig plus I have an extra cargo ship, which is good. And our water is mostly empty. Cool. I can turn you back off and get back to research. But with all that said and done, I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. I do not have a way to deal with the excess sulfur. That's probably not an issue. But if it is an issue, it's one we're not going to be covering in today's episode. We're going to leave that for future JD to work out. We'll send an alert, notify me if you're greater than 75%. Otherwise, I don't care. As for diesel, it's pumping in. We have 1.5k. Look at you. Look at quantity. We went from 2.7. We're back up to 2.5, and it's going up. So I'm going to call this a win. Either way, I'm also going to end the episode here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.